All right, so what I want to share with you today is about the mind, body, and the breath, or sometimes called the spirit. So we need to remember that we are not our mind. So we need to actually get more into our bodies to really be able to function at our best. And when we are more in our minds, and everybody, and I'm constantly working on this myself, when we are too much into our minds, this is where we get kind of wrapped up into anxiety, into depression, and that overwhelm, which doesn't feel good at all. And so sometimes our brains can really keep us in a reality that doesn't is not real to us, but our brains have created the story for us, and then we lean into that and think that that's our reality when it really isn't. So how that plays out sometimes is that we get frustrated if the scale doesn't move, or that we're not at that size that we want to be to fit into our jeans, or we feel like we've got to try keto, paleo, intermittent fasting, whatever the new diet is, or that somebody else has lost weight on. We feel like we've got to do that, and what we're doing is not right and not going to get us there. So in that essence, we are giving away our energy. We're splatting. We are throwing it out there. So I want you to do this exercise with me. I want you just to throw out your energy. And that could be that frustration. And so anything that comes up for you, go ahead and say that. Just throw out your energy. So when we do that, we are losing energy, energy for creating, for self-repair, healing, also for losing weight. And how we talk to ourselves is how we talk to our cells, and cells are energy, and they're listening to us. So now I want you to call back that energy. So when we threw that out there, didn't we feel kind of like disgusted? Didn't we feel frustrated and angry? But now I want you to call this energy back to you. Call it back to you, and then just talk to yourself. Like, I know that consuming protein is healthy for my muscles and is building my muscles and making me stronger. I know that eating more fruits and vegetables, I feel the healing. I feel the energy. My body is functioning much better. I've got more energy. I'm feeling really good. And so when we call our energy back, then we feel stronger, don't we? So this is what I want you to do. It's called root lock, like rooting ourselves down. And also in Sanskrit, it's called Mula Bandha. So what I want you to do is that I want you to just think about your pelvic bowl, and then I want you to think about lifting up the pelvis so it can feel like you are trying to stop urinating in midstream. So lift that up with all of your energy, breathe in through the nose, and now exhale and push down and relax all of those muscles. So I want you to do this a few times. Just try to tighten up as much as you can, lift up, and then the breath should be filling your belly. Your belly should be pushing against your pants. You shouldn't be lifting your shoulders while you're doing this. All right, and now I want your feet planted. You can stand or sit, it doesn't matter. And so now I want you to call that breath in from under the earth, from under your feet and below. Call that in, tighten up that pelvic floor. Push the belly against your pants. And now I want you to exhale, relax the muscles, and push the breath out through your feet. I want you to continue to do this. So you're tightening up the pelvic bowl and then relaxing it. So this is an energy center of your body, and this affects all digestion, affects your core. In fact, when I started doing this, I noticed that my core was really sore the next day from doing things like this. And notice the difference in yourself. Notice if you feel more grounded, you feel like you are in the right place, doing the right things. And you can do this at any time, at any place, for any length of time. So do it multiple times during the day, and then report back to me and let me know how you do.